Where do men go when they have no one else to turn to? I was 19 when I was kicked out of my house. I had no money, no place to stay, and no one to turn to. I was sitting on a park bench trying to figure out what to do when an old man walked by. He stopped and asked me if I was okay. I told him I was fine, but he could tell I wasn't. He sat down next to me and we talked for a while. I told him everything that had happened. He listened patiently, and then he told me that he had been in a similar situation when he was my age. He said that he had been homeless for a while, but he had eventually found a job and got back on his feet. He told me that I could do the same. He offered to let me stay at his place for a few days until I could find a job. I was hesitant at first, but I eventually agreed. He took me to his house and gave me a place to sleep. The next day, he took me to a few places to look for a job. I eventually found one at a local restaurant. I worked there for a few months and saved up enough money to get my own place. I stayed in touch with the old man over the years. I would visit him every once in a while and we would talk about life. He passed away a few years ago, but I will never forget what he did for me. He was a stranger, but he was also a friend.